I specialize in grief and loss. And oftentimes we don't associate that we have to have a grieving process for all the things that we lose during our time when fibroids has, as she said, kind of taken over your life. And now you're having to create these spaces around this medical condition that is so isolating and even oftentimes embarrassing, because you don't want to talk about it. And so that isolation then leads to this space of depression and anxiety. And when we talk about what we grieve, someone mentioned in the chat that we grieve the loss of our income, we grieve the loss of our relationships, we grieve the loss of the freedom to be able to move about our day as we normally would if we did not have to make all of these concessions for this illness that we can't really speak about and we really can't talk about. So yes, I have these conversations all the time, and particularly saying we have to allow space for grief to happen so that then peace can come in and reside. Oftentimes I say grief shared is grief diminished. So when we have these conversations and when we have these forums such as this, it gives us an opportunity to share our spaces with other women so that then we can now allow peace to reside in those places. One, I'm not alone. This is not an isolated incident. I'm not by myself. And although we're not having poignant and open conversations about it, it doesn't mean that I'm the only person that's suffering from and experiencing what happens to a life that has been forecast by fibroids.